Hey everybody, this is Griffin McElroy for Polygon.com with a quick guide for how to take down Bloodborne's second boss, whose name I'm going to butcher, Father Gascoigne. That sounded really good to me, but I don't know. Father Gascoigne is a really tricky boss coming off of the Cleric Beast. He is a hunter-type enemy, which means he's going to move and attack and behave kind of like you do. His fight has three forms. This is the first one, and the thing that makes him stand out over any other enemy you've fought so far is that after dealing a couple hits to him, he will respond by shooting you with a shotgun, which is going to be enough to stun you for a second or so and probably allow him to get in a follow-up attack unless you have gotten far enough away from him. One thing to keep in mind is you need to hit him once or twice, and then don't get greedy like I often do in this video. After you've gotten a couple hits on him, dodge to the left or right. If you dodge straight backward, his shotgun blast is going to catch you. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but it really does add up, and you're going to find yourself running low on blood vials. You'll be too far away to get off a counter hit and get some regain health back. It's a mess. This is the second form of Father Gascoigne. He extends his weapon into a long-ass axe. And that basically just means his range is going to be much further than you were used to in the first fight. Just take that into account if you are taking him down like this, that you want to make sure to give him a little bit more space than you did last time before you go in for your counterattacks. Here I'm using the Kirk Hammer. You absolutely don't need to use it. The stun lock is kind of handy, but honestly the attacks are really slow and gives him a lot of opportunities to counterattack you with his shotgun or his weapon. So you don't need to use the Kirk Hammer. I found it useful, but your mileage may vary. One thing to keep in mind, if you have the tiny music box item, which is something I had here but I didn't think to use it and have only heard afterward that you can use it in this battle, you will get it from a child outside in Yharnam who is by the last shortcut that you can access before you get to this boss fight. The child, if you take on their quest, will give you the tiny music box, and if you use it fairly close to Father Gascoigne, it will temporarily stun him, allowing you to execute an attack on his backside and perhaps stun him and do a visceral attack. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that it will activate his final form, which is by far his most deadly form, a lot earlier than just normally fighting him would. So there's a little bit of a trade-off. You can make the early part of the fight a bit easier, but you will have to fight his hardest form much longer than you do just fighting him the normal way. I obviously completed it this way, and I didn't think it was too terribly hard. It took me maybe 4 or 5 tries. But if you're having a lot of trouble with the fight and you want to mix it up, you can start using the tiny music box in your strategy. So this is his third form. He is now a wolf, and his attacks are a lot more brutal. He has a lot of really devastating combos. Here I'm throwing an oil urn at him, which you should have a few of if you've been paying attention to the landscape. That actually makes your Molotov cocktails a lot stronger. Because he is beast type in this mode, fire attacks do a lot of damage. So between 2 or 3 Molotov cocktails, you should be able to deal 700 to 1,000 damage to him if he's covered in oil, and it's going to make this last part of the fight a lot shorter. Here I ran out of Molotovs because I forgot to stock up and just took him down the rest of the way with the Kirk Hammer. Really, the thing that you need to master for this fight is the dodging of his shotgun in the first form. His wolf form does have a basically one-hit kill where he jumps in the air and comes smashing down on you, so you're going to want to make sure that if he jumps up in the air, you try and get behind some of the mini graves in the area and keep dodging around so that he misses you, or else he's going to kill you in one shot, which is another reason why I like to keep that wolf form a lot shorter. But that's how you take down Father Gascoigne. I hope this was helpful. We'll have more guide videos for you throughout the week, and good luck.